Hey guys, JT here. Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, we're doing some fc25 companion app, and I've just realised my light's off. Give me a second. I can't ever just not turn my light on. There we go, lights on. Sorry about that, guys. Um, so today we'll be doing some fc25 companion app. Unfortunately, the reason I'm not going to be doing any actual gameplay is because I'm on a laptop and I can't run the game. Unfortunately, I was going to try and run it, but unfortunately, it didn't work. So we're going to be doing some companion app today, which I'm just going to give you a little bit of like a what I've done for the last week of retirement, and then like if I'm going to stream and like what's my plan for later on this year. So let's just get into it. So here we are on the companion app. I just want to quickly just show my team because I think my team's actually really good. I got Salah this morning. I got Beckenbauer this afternoon. I've got Yamal, Ginola, Van Dijk, Nuno Mensch. So actually overall, so a really good squad in my opinion. I really enjoy it. It's probably one of my best teams I've used. Um, but what I think we should do today is we're gonna go and open a few exchanges. We're gonna do exchanges, I think, till we get a. I think we should do it till we get a footies. However, what I think I'm realizing is that this game is being a severe buggy mess. So if you don't know, the companion app isn't really the best to use due to it basically being glitched, in which for some reason it won't show gold cards but will show bronzes, which is, in my opinion, really annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to have to do it by thingy, sort this out, and then we should be able to start. I think that should be good. So let's get into it. Now, firstly, what have I done for the last week of retirement? So, let's get started saying retirement was pretty chill. Went on holiday, did some pretty cool things. I went to uh, Cardiff, obviously. I went to Wales because I feel like I want to go to Wales the most because Wales is like I really enjoy going there because we usually go there every year. I've stayed in this nice hotel, did local stuff. In fact, we tried some new food places. We tried Carl's Jr., which is actually, in my opinion, it's like Carl's Jr. was probably one of the best like ones we've had in terms of like places I've had on holiday. Carl's Jr. was probably the best. The reason I'm saying Carl's Jr. was probably the best is because we've tried quite a few places on holiday. We tried Popeyes, Jollibees, um, Carl's Jr., as I've already said, um, like many other places, and many of them were disappointing. However, some BWs. Another W I've had was Shake Shack. I went to Shake Shack for the first time this holiday. I went to try a shake and stuff like that because they looked amazing. So yeah, so I say we're currently not getting many footy cards. It's kind of worrying. But that don't matter. Back to thingy. We had quite a few good flu places, so if you want like a day-to-day, like the timeline of what we did, I'm going to give you a rundown. So we got there on a Monday. We had what did we have? I'm trying to remember. Remember I had McDonald's for lunch because on one of the days earlier in the holiday, my parents went out, but I didn't want to go outside for a bit because I thought it was a bit too warm. Um, and they got McDonald's without me, and in exchange they got me a McDonald's. It's like a little hey, we're sorry that you didn't get a McDonald's, so here's a McDonald's. Then we got into London, not London, Cardiff about like 3. And the funny thing was that our train got delayed because there was massive overline issues, which was absolutely hilarious. But eventually we got to Cardiff, got into a hotel, booked in, got a pretty decent room. We were like not on like a high floor, we were like only on the third floor, meaning that we didn't have the best view, but we were not absolutely petrified of how high we were. After we did that, we went out to get dinner, in which we decided let's go to what's its face, Five Guys. I went to Five Guys. It was really good, except for one thing. I order usually a bacon burger, plain bacon burger, just with extra bacon, because I don't usually like toppings. They accidentally clicked bacon cheeseburger for my one. Everyone else had a bacon burger except for me, which was honestly not the worst experience. I actually I liked it. I thought it was actually pretty good. Um, like it tasted a little bit different to what I usually eat, but it was actually really nice. I rated it. Then went home. This was just chilled basically. Then Tuesday we decided to go to a place called Barry Island. If any of you know what Gavin and Stacey is in the UK, Gavin and Stacey, for those who don't live in the UK, is basically like I say, this is just like a TV show, and it's basically based around like a couple people in Wales, like, across the UK and stuff. And they recorded quite a lot of stuff in Barry. Like we stood in places in Barry that actually were used in recording of the show, which was really cool. Um, in which while there we went a few arcades, mini golf, which I won because yeah, if I could edit a photo of me doing it, of like showing the results, I might have just shushed the crowd in a way. I was going like shh. Um, I did shush the parents as well, told them that and now I was the king. Um, and after that we just did some arcades, got lunch, got slush, had a lot of fun. Overall, was amazing. And then we got Nando's for dinner, which was again really good because Nando's doesn't really disappoint with me. And then after Nando's, I tried Shake Shack for the first time. Oh my God, Shake Shack was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Shake Shack was. I never had Shake Shack in my life, and I did. And holy butter crumpets, it was amazing. It was probably one of the best experiences I had. Anyways, after having Shake Shack, we eventually went back to the hotel, chilled in the hotel for that day, thought for the rest of the day after doing all that. And then we woke up the next morning, Porthcawl, which if you don't know where Porthcawl is, it's basically a little like bit near Swansea in Wales, in which it's famous for Coney Island, which unfortunately this year was actually its last year. So we went to the last ever like Coney Island yearly thing. Oh my God, that's a 30s. That's a 30s icon. I'm not gonna end the video because I want to say what I've done. But what happened was we went Coney Island. I did go kart race against my dad. I won just by taking very good racing lines. Um, then we just went around, got some lunch, did all that. It's pretty cool. Got back to the hotel for dinner. We decided to go to a pizza place called Stable because my dad loves pizza. I like pizza as well. However, we aren't usually able to have pizza because Bob can't eat pizza, unfortunately, which is a bit sad. But we basically found a way that Mum could have something that didn't have cheese or tomato on the menu and then for like a snack before dinner and then get something else for other dinner, which was pretty cool. We did that, got Shake Shack like usual, because why not bankrupt ourselves with Shake Shack, and then went back for bed. Man, on Thursday we did something even more crazy. We did the Cardiff Bay Trail, which is very, very long, I'll just say. It's not not the funnest thing to do after you've had a lot of food the day before. And we did that. It took us about hour and a half, which was actually pretty quick time. The last time we did it, it took like an hour, like not even an hour. I felt like 2 hours last time. And then eventually we got back to the bay, got lunch, Wetherspoons. Then we eventually would go back home, which was pretty good. By the way, that voice crack was tragic, yo. Go back to hotel near the train station, chill there for a little bit. Then we would go out for dinner, in which we decided to go to TGI Fridays because we hadn't gone to TGI Fridays in no joke, like since its menu change, which was like a while back. So it's gonna be pretty cool. We had it. It was expensive, but I didn't actually mind it. I thought it was actually pretty good. Um, Eventually, then once we were done with food, um, paid, got Shake Shack, went to the bay again, got some photos of the things, and then came home for that night. And yesterday, um, we got on a very, 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 very late train home. So the problem with staying away, right, is also had to get, because we don't drive, we had to get train back. So we had to get two trains connecting. So we had to get train from Cardiff to London Paddington. Then we had to get an underground all the way to Euston to get on a train home. Um, our train from Cardiff to London Paddington was a little bit late coming in. We were thinking, oh, we're not going to make this specific one. Luckily, we had like an open ticket, meaning we could get on any train during the night. However, we actually did make that one, and then we eventually got home about 10 o'clock in the evening. So, good job, I guess. Eventually, we just got in, chilled for a little bit, went to bed. Obviously, I made that video as well, saying I'm back. And yeah, that's basically it. And I've just pulled the GOAT Lionel Messi. Sorry to side away from it, but I haven't actually packed Messi this week, so good, I guess. But back to everything. Overall, I enjoyed the holiday. I had a lot of fun. I will be going back to Cardiff hopefully next year as well. Also be on holiday again later this month because obviously I'm going to my wrestling show. But overall, that's like all the stuff I did in my break. I'm open this last pack, and I think I'm gonna end it there. I've said practically all I wanted to say. I didn't really have a script. I just wanted to say what I did in my retirement, and we have an icon. We end on another 99 Beckenbauer. No way! That's a duplicate. Oh, oh, I'm gonna basically cry. One sec. I'm gonna actually cry. I just got a duplicate 99. That's the only 99 icon I have packed overall this week. Okay. You need to realize though, this is the face of a broken man right here. I didn't want him. I didn't want him. I wanted Pirlo. I wanted Andrea Pirlo. I got freaking Beckham, man. It's tragic. It's tragic. However, it's a 99 at the end of the day. Um, Overall, in my opinion, that was actually a pretty good success. So, thank you for watching. Um, Hopefully we can get Dewey, Palmer, and the other two. I guess I think Bale and Pirlo hopefully next time. But deuces.